Welcome, guys. 23rd of July, Wednesday. What a day to be alive. Market reached fully the resistance area, and we might see some pullback on it. So finally, we can add some more to the positions, I hope. I'm going to put my house on some of them. So let's have a look how the shit is going. So far, technically on long and short ratio, we are freaking bouncing from the midline. So 50-50 still. If we're gonna see some more bigger longs increase, then you know what that means. So they're gonna trap some of them as well. Looks like by a chart on Bitcoin. So let's see how it's gonna play out today and tomorrow. That's gonna be definitely the key sign for the weekend. And then next week we might see some bigger movements. I hope so. At least I'm aiming for. Anyhow, liquidity. I'm just gonna go on the high time frame because I'm not really bothered by the low time frame already anymore so far. So I just want to see how that looks like. Yeah, we're still aiming to go lower if we're gonna take out the 115 area. And I seriously hope we're gonna go even to 112 because I really want to stop talking about it and yapping around that I'm aiming for that level to be hit to get the Bart Simpson or any kind of retracement. So yeah, I'm still aiming to those ones that are gonna be hit. Either way, we're gonna fail the 116. Yeah, nothing is gonna hold us anymore. Go lower, but we already start to see some retracements on most of the coins. Still, bigger coins are still quite high, quite overheated, but there is some sign that we might turn around and finally have potential to go even higher when we're gonna settle down on the support. So we see some retracement already happening, not much, but still weak. And if that's gonna carry on till the next week, then yeah, we might see some big movements finally. Speaking about the alt season, we literally quite heavily bounced from the lows where we've been for a while. So right now we are almost on 55%. I've been mentioning that as well, like a couple times in the voice chat and as well on the streams. Every single time we came around the 60% area, we had one big retracement, wrecked all of them, and then the alt season fully started. This is just like a pre-move, what we are creating right now. So far, I'm still holding to the position that we're gonna go a little bit lower. Not gonna break anything major to the downside. That's not what I'm hoping. Just a pullback, load it more onto it, and then go ahead. All right, let's see if this time is gonna be exact the same like the previous ones. Most of the previous times, if we've been a little bit higher than 60 or 60 area, we dropped. So let's see how that's gonna play out right now. And technically, when you're gonna look around on X or any kind of social media, everyone is fucking bullish. So there is a reason as well to wreck them. Fucking hope, at least. So that's what I'm aiming for. And then we're gonna go full on Steam one last time, I guess. So yeah, let's see how that's gonna play out. Let's check the bits. Are quite heavily lately on the range what we are playing around. Still waiting for the 4 hour that's going to be closed in 3 minutes. That's going to be obvious which direction we're going to pick. If we're going to go and retest the 190 again, be all means, because we're still holding the 117 area. And if not, we're going to start to retrace lower just because the bits are got pulled. And we still have the big area over here, 1.7k of Bitcoin laying. That's been for a while. Didn't get hit. Not sure if that's going to be happening or not, but so far, if we're going to start losing the 116, let's go. The upside, not much pressure, not much to look out for it. So it's going to be interesting week, definitely. Not much economic numbers as well coming in yet, so maybe that's going to be changed next week. I heard some things that's going to be quite heavily for the market. And eventually, we are almost on the end of the month as well. So August is starting. Most of the times, August is a little bit quiet, except in the market, just because everyone is on holidays. And yeah, take some vacations and time off from the charts as well. So yeah, end of August, we might have a blow of of the top again. So let's see. So far, we really want to see in 2 minutes 4-hour close how that's gonna play out. Now jump to the money outflow. Straight into it, just because I was mentioning that we are really overheated on all of the categories of crypto. And so far, like I've been mentioning as well, we see today, from today actually, and a little bit from yesterday, drop off. Every single token or category token been dropped by a couple percentage. So with retracement, it is, if we start to pick it up again, we might go higher, but so far I'm aiming for a bigger retracement. Just because, follow the red line over here, that's the memes. So they are the last that they pick up the highest point on the percentage of the money outflow, or sorry, capital flow. And every single time they've been over 80%, that meant and the whole market retrace. Right over here as well, like you can go in the time and it's always correct. So that's why I'm aiming that we're gonna have a bigger pullback, one of the last ones, and then we're gonna load it up and go ahead. Speaking about that, Bitcoin and Hype are almost fully retraced. We are already below the neutral line, and they are the first one who took the retracement. Either way, they went sideways. That means the whole oscillators and all indicators got cooled off, and right now the money outflow is quite heavily on the. So if they start to retrace a little bit lower, I assume they're gonna be the one of the first ones. They're gonna pop off, and then the rest gonna follow. So for Bitcoin, that might be the last leg up. I'm gonna show you that on the chart as well. What I mean by that, I found out from the last bull run, exact the same structure, and I would like that that's gonna be play out as well from it. So that's why I'm aiming that those two, they will have the front run everything, and then we're gonna have the bigger movement on the alts and the rest of the coins, right? So moving on the VIX, significant drop down. So volatility, it's quite heavily to the downside. I really like that. And right now, you're aiming to go below the 14 line. If that happens, off we go. That's gonna be awesome. So not much to say about it. So far we have the sell and buy signal on the whole board. So that buy signal, I took a small short on that one. Either way, it was risky. I don't care. I took a small short one, and let's see how deep we're gonna go. So far we're holding the structure. That might be a winning signal if you're gonna carry on sideways, and then we're gonna have a pop. All possible, just because we have the big overlapping support area on the order books, and we are holding the weekly. All possible. Still, it's 1 hour. A lot can change in a couple days. And on the bundle, we took all of the highest liquidity to the upside. There's not much to take, so that gives me as well an idea that we're gonna go lower and take the rest below us. But then one wrong move to the downside and one big close on the 4 hour of on the higher time frame, we're gonna go definitely 111 111 level that I'm aiming for, just because that hip over here, and that was as well the previous high of the structure. So to retest that will be really good, and then we might see a bounce, right? Something like this. I would like to have that as one last move on a Bitcoin. So far, stable coins are picking up, so that means the market's gonna go lower. Why? They pull out the profits from it, and they are getting into the stables. Easy as that. So alts are really retraced already, like fully. Shitcoins are getting there, and large caps are picking up. So there's still room to go lower. Let's see how we're gonna do it today or tomorrow, even way. We're still holding the point of control on 4 hours, so that's quite nice actually. It's been a while we did that. But yeah, failing that, either way, we're gonna go to a lower price, because to be honest with you, every single thing been tested to the left side already. So not much that's holding us. That's scary, but still we can pop up to the upside. Either way, we're not gonna have anything to grab. It's all possible if they start to pumping it. So we don't need to go through the ecosystems anymore, because we did that. I just want to mention as well that Dixie had a pullback quite significant. Let's see if it's gonna hold the Q3. If that start to retrace and go higher, then Bitcoin's gonna go a little bit lower, of course. And yeah, that's obvious. Failing Q3, then off it goes to the deeps of the hell. Total 3. Still, it didn't break out of the highs, what we created in January 18, 2025, so beginning of the year, right? So we didn't pop that. It was a significant move to the whole market, and right now we are quite retracing. So let's see if we're gonna do this small structure over here, and we're gonna have another leg up. Still possible if we start to pop on all of the alts and have the alt season. Right now, those oscillators are cooling quite heavily as well, so that's good. So we might see any kind of holds of yearly of December. I would like to see December, but yearly is fine as well for it. So far, so good. But now let's talk about the pegs and gold, because that one had a quite significant moves, like gold even better chart yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't close above the previous high swing, so that's sad, but still we broke the structure on it. We still can hold, retrace to the weekly, and still go higher. I pulled this chart last couple days, and I sent it to the Discord because I like to see this. If you see this stepping down, if you would be going into the bear market with it like that, that means freaking poop off the cliff and shit the bed or whatever, right? So technically, how bad you talk about it, still positive, just because we gonna break out of this freaking high. If that happened, then I don't know where we're gonna go on the gold, but it's positive so far. Watch out for it. Keep that in mind. Bounce from the weekly. I'm aiming that we will go and pop the high on it. So that's gonna be all-time high for gold eventually. And that's what I'm aiming as well. If for the whole crypto market, if you start to retrace and gold start pop off, then we might see a deeper pullback on it, right? On the alts and everything, and that's good, just because we're gonna do another leg up, because we're still not gonna break anything major on the high time frame on it. So I'm happy about that. Either way, we can come like to 100k again and bounce from it, or even lower to 98 or whatever. I don't care. We still can do a major move from that, right? Without even breaking the high time frame. So that's why we still have that gap below us. So let's see if we're gonna fill that. Eventually, CME was higher close than premium market. So yeah, that's as well a significant sign that we might go a little bit higher. And the dominance finally start to turn around. Let's see if we're gonna hold March. So far, we close above it. Now we need to hold it, right? So yeah, technically we did the whole move what I was drawing, that I'm aiming for March and November area. So right now, if you're gonna go and retest anything below the previous swing, that's freaking great. But so far, how it looks like, I was aiming to get this first. How do you get the... You can change the colors in the settings. Right, I'm gonna show you in a second. I was aiming to get this movement, but unfortunately we are gonna have, I guess, this one. All right, if we dominance starts increased, Bitcoin start fall off or retrace a little bit, then the alt's gonna do it a little bit faster and bigger. That's as well good technically, because then you can load up for the whole alt season. Because most of them they broke the structure, they did the higher highs and whatever. They did significant big moves. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. And of course, when you're gonna start to come over here in the area of resistance of the bearish backtest, right? Then I'm seriously aiming for this. And then you have your freaking all season or whatever. Because then if you're not gonna break the highs, then that's gonna be the bearish retest on the dominance. And that's what I'm aiming for. Volume still didn't pick up quite heavily, but we're holding the floor, so we're not failing anything on that one. That's good. Right now, you just aim to go above the 2%. If that's happened, then the whole market's gonna have a blow off steam. That's good. That's freaking good. I like that. Oh, so okay. If there is any issue with the indicators, then that's on the trading side view. I don't have them yet. I didn't find the issues on them, but I hear around me like a lot of people having issues with trading view. The only issue what I have is on the mobile. So guys, if you have that, then that's on the trading view side. You need to wait for the trading views to get any updates for it. If there are like some weird blue lines of anything happening, that's on TradingView. We've been talking about that on the stream today with Viking. But yeah, keep that in mind. It's nothing to do with us. To jump in on your question, that's weird that your lines are dead. So that means that maybe that's the issue of the TradingView. If you have that. If all of your colors are the same, yeah. Oh, that's fucking pain in the ass, man. That you're having that. I thought you are talking about this, my own group, because that you can change the colors on. Sorry, Joe. But yeah, if there are any issues with different coloring schemes or there are like weird lines on your screens, that means that someone fucked up a code in the trading view and the indicators are a little bit off, or they showing you some different intention. Points to this list. Look with the default. Are you on manual? Ghost. And then manual. Yeah, see? That's some weird shit happening with TradingView lately. I'm sorry for that, guys, but that's nothing on the MDX side. We didn't pull any updates or anything, but it's really fucking annoying. Oh, that's pain in the ass, man. Which I'm up to date with the TradingView, so that's weird that I don't have any issues with it. Only, like I said, the only thing that I have issue, it's not really issue. I have a blue box on my mobile around the swings. That's only that. But I found out. Anyway, I'm gonna carry on. It's yeah, it sucks, guys. Sorry for it, but you need to be patient. That it's gonna be an update for it. And maybe we're gonna see something happening today as well on mine side. Let's see. Anyhow, if freaking hell, it broke the December, but we didn't regain the whole swing. Unfortunately, still nothing major. It's still fine. We did a whole aggressive upside movement, and right now the only thing what I'm aiming for is this fractal. The only thing what I'm aiming for. Why? Because if that's how they're gonna play out, and we're gonna hold this, alt's gonna do fucking ballistic, and we're gonna pop higher. I don't want to even come lower up below the August. I don't care about the fair value gaps over here anymore. I just want this to hold. If that's gonna hold, then yeah. Then let's go. So yeah, keep in mind and keep an eye on it if it's gonna hold a yearly. This fractal technically. I don't think it's gonna do the whole freaking sideways movement like that, but something similar to that, right? The movement upside was technically to the fucking T that I drew, but anyhow, that's good. I like that. There was one more thing to show you guys. Oh yeah, Bitcoin. So moving on, that was quite good. Shady 4-hour close. Anyhow, let's see if we're gonna hold it or weekly again with that retrace. I want to show you something, guys. So I was talking about that I found a fractal that I've kind of liked for this up movement. So remember this structure. Remember this structure what we just built over here, right? On 4 hours, right? This is the top right now what we are in, right? So if we're gonna go over to the previous high of the previous bull run, right? So let's say we're gonna do this. Go to 4 hour. And look at that. Not perfectly the same, but freaking similar, right? So if we start to do exact the same thing, and I'm assuming we might, oh my God, what did I do? Back, go back, go back. And I fucking hate the replay button. Again. So hard in trading view to fucking do your thing. All right. So if you start to hold this freaking structure as well, like we used to do it back in the previous bull run, then I assume we're gonna do the one more leg up on the high time frame. That was the wick, and we closed below, and that was the end of the bull run, right? And the thing is as well, like you see those bigger movements already. Why are we doing this? Just because we need to create FOMO into the market, right? Technically, just to create the most people that are gonna long the shit out of it as retail, buy the shit out of it, and that's gonna be your exit liquidity from the bull market. I don't say it's gonna happen today, from next week or whatever, but sooner or later, that move, I think we're gonna play it out. I'm kind of aiming. If you're not gonna buy it right now, right, and go to like the freaking 111 was aiming for. If we start to hold the structure like this, then that's gonna be one more leg. If not, we're gonna buy it. We might grind it up higher and try to regain the high or fail as well. It doesn't need to be similar as that, but something like this, I mean, would be not crazy to see, right? And then you have, of course, so that high, failure, bearish retest, and then the biggest bearish retest over here, and off you go, right? You're failing the structure. Even that buyback over here didn't hold anything, and you just freaking roll off the cliff. All right, lower, lower, low, from lower, low, and you just continue, and you go off the cliff. Right? Technically, kind of similar structure what we've been doing, a little bit sideways, a little bit more extended right now and bigger. Something like this. I mean, if we start to seeing that playing out, then yeah, that might be right. So I will not be surprised if you're gonna have that. If Bitcoin start to hold and we seriously gonna we start to cool off, we're not gonna break this structure, and we start to do some sideways movements, quite dead price action maybe, and that one more pop definitely might work out, right? I will not be surprised. But then, of course, if you start to failing something, then next level is 111. So you already know that it might happen. If we start to regain this, or even right now the daily, then that's going to be your one more. And then that might bring you even to 130. I'm not sure, but definitely 125. And then you just roll off the cliff. Both tops were and the shoulders. Yeah, I know. It's not that I hate that, but it's okay. You can say that. Don't worry. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's kind of like how it looks like. So we might play that maybe as well. So who knows, right? So yeah, if that start to do something like this, there you have it. At the showers. So yeah, keep that in mind, right? Regain the daily, then yeah, one more leg up. It's definitely on the play. Failing the weekly, that's kind of nice and neat that we have that. Those two levels, they are significant to say which area we will go. But yeah, watch out for sneaky closes as well on 4 hour. And technically right now, negative money outflow, trend change, RSI is going even like to the opposite side. So yeah, that might even be the case. So either way, if that was the top, freaking nailed it as well to the FIB extension as well. And I was calling 120 quite heavily with some of the others mentors. So yeah, but that's the case so far, and we are freaking squeezing the price action and everything around it as well. So yeah, it can go both ways either way, right? And technically, we can do even one wick come back close, and then we can do the high. So possible. If we really want to trap the longs, then that might be the case as well, right? Yeah, all of the liquidity of the leverage been taken already. Right now we've been struggling even with the core line, so failing here would be obvious, right? Regain it daily as well, obvious to take the rest of the liquidity over here. So both ways can be nasty, but please be mind and keep it in mind as well that this one more leg might happen. If that happens, pay attention for any kind of failure, and that might be your top. Right? If we start to go now, lower price action and grab the lowest liquidity, I'm not sure even we're gonna come back then. Still possible, right? If there is a pressure for it, it's still possible, but then I'm not sure if we're gonna even come back. So yeah, we still can do something like this, right? And then one more bearish retest, that's your failure. And then nothing else on the lower side is gonna hold you because the price is gonna be pushed and everyone's gonna sell off. So yeah, just be cautious, right? About it. 2 days for a mega bounce. I was thinking should be able to be enough to be possible. Yeah, might be. I'm not really like key on the days counting or whatever. I'm just like always on the structure wise, but yeah, that might be. We still have like, if you think about it, like, so 6 months, right? We are on the end of July. August is starting almost, and that's gonna be as well quite quiet month, I guess, for volume. I guess so. Just comparing it to last year, right? And the holidays and summer and everything. But on the end of August and September, it's always bigger volatility when everyone is coming back behind the fucking desks and pushing the buttons. So then you have like 3 months before the December sell-off. It's still quite a lot of time, right? Don't get me wrong. Everything can happen in those months, but and of course we have the rate cuts in September or whatever, and the news and volatility market and economic numbers coming in end of the year Q4. So yeah, everything is happening sooner or later, but anyhow, we are overdue for a correction definitely on Bitcoin and on some pullback, and the alts. I mean, they are already already starting to be popping off for the alt season. So there are signs for both ways, in my opinion. I was talking yesterday with Smurn about it. So yeah, we are kind of on the same side. That one more definitely could happen if we're gonna repeat the sell-off. If not, that's gonna be the last drop of Bitcoin, and then we're just gonna do our thing on the side with the alts. So yeah. But now, I know that Zeus is here. I'm not sure if you, Zeus, heard something about it or not. I'm kind of, last couple of days, I've been thinking about the hype. And if that's gonna decouple from Bitcoin. I hope so. I really hope so. If you're gonna hold the Q3, then I mean, hype can go even higher and Bitcoin can go fucking to the hell. Bear market side, and I'm gonna short the shit out of it. And I hope that hype's gonna carry on, because we don't know what hype's gonna do. We don't have the history, we don't have the knowledge about it, and we don't know how it behave and what's gonna be behaving. Because my opinion about it is, hype's gonna follow each cycle, or sorry, each season of the cycle. So right now we are following Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts to fall over, I'm guessing hype's gonna continue with the alts. We're gonna go and do some 60, maybe 70 of whatever price action on it, and then we're gonna fall off with the alts together, do the bear market, and after bear market we're gonna pick up with the Bitcoin. I'm guessing. I'm not sure, right? I don't know what they're gonna plan with it. They might even drop it as well with the Bitcoin. Who knows? But I'm guessing if they want to like fully take care of the whole cycle, then that's gonna be the play for it, right? They're gonna decouple from Bitcoin, go together with alts, do the fucking major move, break down, go to the bear market, and then just continue with Bitcoin. And if that's gonna be every single cycle, then fucking hype is gonna be the most safest coin to trade ever, and the best ones. But that's my opinion. I'm not sure what Sirius is thinking about it, how he sees this, but that's what I'm kind of aiming for. We're still on a higher time frame. We didn't break anything. We're still holding. We still can go even much more higher. This is what we did on the weekly. It's not much comparing to the rest of the market. So it will be weird and kind of like waste if hype's gonna do the lows right now with the Bitcoin and I'll start to pop. You don't hear anything anymore? Yes, now I do. So that might be on your side. If there is so more people, let me know. If there is no audio, but anyway, I'm still having audio on my OBS. So like I was saying, it would be shame if hype's gonna go to the freaking below 10 box together with Bitcoin instead doing the alt season. But yeah, I'm really thinking that we then gonna go higher. If that's gonna happen, if Bitcoin's gonna do one more leg up and hype's gonna decouple and we're gonna go higher, then I'm freaking aiming for technically I don't need to, I'm having it set on the chart, so then I'm freaking aiming for first leg up is gonna be 60, pull back, and then 76 sounds reasonable. Let's see. That's still from right now where we are 50%. 50%. And I'm taking step by step. I'm gonna be happy with that. Pull back, and then we're gonna go even higher. But that's the first after the drop of Bitcoin aim that hype might go higher. I know that people loving it to see on $100 or whatever. Yeah, me too. But I'm taking step by step, and I'm going just how the charts gonna play it out. So let's see. So far, I would like to hold the Q3. I'm gonna load shitloads on it for the last more pull up form. And yeah, if we start to break anything on the higher time frame, that means on, okay, let's say by on the daily, there's no point to go on the weekly. $33, that's the only sign for me on the daily that we might do the bear market together with Bitcoin. If we start to break that, if that happens, then yeah, hype is not gonna do the alt season together with the rest of the alts. If you're gonna hold anything above the $40, then yeah, you're gonna go higher up. So that's kind of my aim for it, to play it. That's why the super flip as well here, and as well Q3. I want to hold that, and then you're gonna go higher. Either way, we still can do some sideways movements or grind one more leg and then drop off. All possible, right? Hype likes to do that, right? That sideways freaking move, and then one more up, sideways down, and then sideways up, right? So they like to do that, and those moves are quite significant as well. Don't get me wrong, right? It's freaking 30%, right? What you're having. So yeah, let's see how they're gonna do it. I would like to see hype a little bit higher, that's for sure. So yeah, right now we technically already broke the structure on the 4-hour to the downside. So yeah, Q3 is on the play if Bitcoin's gonna continue. Let's have a look. Bitcoin, we're still aiming to go lower, but yeah, let's see if we're gonna break weekly. So same thing on per. I think per is gonna retrace as well. Definitely, if hype's gonna go a little bit lower, but then eventually we're gonna do the exact the same what we've been doing over here. Let's switch this off. Other. So my hold on Bitcoin is gonna be definitely this area, and that's not small area, because this is like 5%, right? Movement to the downside. If we start to break the lows, And then the next stop, I'm seriously aiming to ladder shitloads on it on 116. And I don't think we're gonna break that. Right? Just because of this support over here. All freaking support here. But holding the price action higher, we might wick into it and then just carry on. Don't mind the chart and the bigger wicks. That's only on the fucking gate bullshit. Yes, if you break down on BTC, imagine if a slow bleed down. Yeah. Oh, definitely, Plumbers. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? I mean, this as well. Those things what we used to have, those was been as well horrible for some for the whole market, right? And the drop off, and ours was fucking killing. I mean, I was really thinking that most of the ours will not even survive, and then we did one more leg down, right? So yeah, and that's nothing because over here was even worse, right? So yeah, that still can happen. Like the bleed as well, like the slow bleed. That's always the horrible one. I always like to fucking do the aggressive move to the downside and get over it. Yeah, exactly, and that's why you take profit on the level. Yeah, on the levels and on the structure. Yeah, true, true. Anyhow, yeah. So hype per. I'm freaking laddered in till 130. Oh, sorry, 013. So for me, do your thing, drop it, take the orders and get over it. And we're gonna see you at 30 and 39, and then the end of it maybe around 60, maybe even 75. It all depends what hype's gonna do, right? So yeah, it's all aiming for, and still like freaking hell, how many times they need to do that, right? Like it's obvious, freaking obvious that the moves what Per is doing, like over here even as well, if you think about it. Like yeah, it will happen. And eventually, the previous swing high, don't mind the fucking wicks. Swing high was higher than the previous structure. Go for it, right? Didn't break, but go for it. The next one, I really want to see a 39 or 30, one of those. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm laddering shitloads on top of it. Injective. Perfect. On the wick, we did the higher high, so that's great. I'm fucking loving it. And right now, I'm not even shorting anything yet, besides Bitcoin. But so far, I'm loving it. And the lowest what I want to see it, $11. Over here, that structure, that support, I want to hold it, and then you bounce from it. And then we finally gonna break out of the $16 level that I've been fucking yapping around since February. So yeah, that breakout's gonna take you all the way to fucking 20 or even higher, and then I don't want to fucking hear about anything below $20 because all fucking highs of it 55. If you break that, we might even do like next from 55, like I don't know, maybe 30, depends. 30% I would like to see from the highs, right? So around 70 bucks I want to see injective. If that's gonna start to fucking pop. It holds nicely structure. I like the whole build up for it. So kind of similar that we did over here. And I will not be surprised if we're gonna do exact the same movement. So yeah, I'm ready for it. Sui, I've been yapping around that as well for a while, and I hope fucking people took some profit when I was saying on the levels of 4.2. If not, then I'm sorry for you, loss. So far, we retrace, and if we're gonna start to close anything below 3.7, then 3.4 is on the table, and see if this hip on the daily is gonna hold it. That would be really, really freaking good if that holds, because then definitely gonna aim for the all-time high on it. That's the next step, right? Even coming lower, same fine. I would like it to hold 3.4. That would make a little bit more sense into me, something like this, technically, and then do one more pop off, right? So yeah, Sui, freaking strong. I love it. I've been quite vocal about it. Say as well, but I was really hoping that it's gonna go a little bit higher. So I'm seriously aiming that say is gonna do something like this structure sideways, similar to this, what we have in here, right? This box. So something like that, and then gonna do one more pop. But then you're coming again into resistance. So you really need to have some freaking balls to break this high. And if not, then that's gonna be all for say, right? We still can do like that. But that's nothing. It's still 130%. Yeah, feels like. I mean, the chart says already enough, right? And I agree with you. It feels like, because if you compare those two, I mean, it's obvious which one it's taking over, right? But yeah. Cookie, I will put some bigger bits on it as well. The fucking long what I took on from this one, it played quite heavily. So I'm already out of the position. I don't care anymore. Let's see if we're gonna have some bigger retracement on it as well. So far, like obviously, I would like to get hold of the 0.16 and then off you go. And even better, I would like to see it on 0.18 bounce from it, and then you take out the this high. If you're gonna take out this high, then I don't know what's gonna be the $1. What's the most? Yeah, almost $1. So yeah, that would be really freaking great. Oh yeah, Solana. Yeah, nice movement. Obvious, nice, great movement. And right now, right, freaking obvious. What do I really want to hold this? If Solana's gonna do that, fuck this move, this hip. I really want to hold it on the daily, 165. Because then and only then we're gonna do the fucking all-time high in a fraction. There's not much to hold us anymore, just because this been tested, and of course the only thing it's holding it as a resistance is this, and one and only freaking one, not really big, 2.8% as order book. So off you go, Solana, off you fucking go. SPX, yeah, I would do the Firecoin. I mean, Firecoin is doing great shit. It recovered quite quickly from the low, so that's great. And right now you regain previous swing. And right now, seriously, if that's a stretch, but try to hold 1.39 or 8, yeah, 38. If you hold that, then definitely the scribble what I have over here, that's gonna play out. And I want to see it on the fucking all-time high in the fraction as well. That's quite played out if it's gonna be around end of August. So yeah, continue doing this, then it's gonna be a pop. You don't want to see it lower than that. But technically, yes, there is some support as well, but most of it's been tested. The only thing that's not been tested is this, as your last resort of holding the structure. But the rest below, it's been tested. So you don't want to lose it anymore, because then you're gonna find yourself in fucking 0.58. Fine if you want to ladder much more in it, but then you break the whole freaking all-time structure. And no, I don't want to see that. Not that boring TradFi shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Smur, that you needed to hear that, but I didn't say that. Oh, pay mileage. You're still aiming to add some more bigs. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna add as well some more to it. I'm gonna go cover as well Trio in a second. Let me. But yeah, this is a Firecoin what you want. Now, let's see. Oh my god, that's gonna be on Max. Maxi only. Yeah, sure. Anyhow, if that was your all-time high, your previous high, you broke that. You holding the low, great stuff. Right now, the only thing what you want is this shit to hold. all the previous structure, come back to it, then that's all fine. Either way, yeah, you can come lower to the lows, but eventually you don't want to see lower than 1.6. But still, great stuff, man. This is freaking good. That was really good hold of this swing. Really good. Buy on BitC here. He's saying Sarah don't want to drop 11.8 million. Yeah. How does it do it? Yeah, but still, the chat doesn't give a shit. Like, we still aiming to go lower. Let's see if we're gonna hold weekly. So yeah, that's what you want, right? Sorry. Keep this as your support and this hip as well. Technically on the daily, this is the best one. That M pattern, that's your support. You want to hold that. Drop lower, then still nothing major happen just because you still having this area to hold as super fib, right? As support. Fine. But eventually what you want is continuation that's gonna be like that, right? If not, still possible, then you do that, right? So this is risky always because it's quite high and it's support but not that big. This is much more natural and much more secure to long the shit out of it, right? So yeah, that's nice, really nice. Let's go quick through different coins and Pengu start to reverse. We broke anything? Yeah, we broke 4 hour. So finally, and look at that. Like I always been saying that on 4 hour, when you see this, right? So that means the reversal, trend change, money outflow, and negative cash outflow. Bro, that's a fucking easy short already. And then on top of that, your RSI is gonna be flipping below the line. Done. Break the structure. You golden. Where do you go next? I mean, definitely 0.03. Retest that. Hold that. You go higher. Fail this level. Then definitely you go to 0.03. Easy as that. Right? This on 4 hour. Fucking king. This is the best. This trio. This shit not dead yet? For fuck's sake. Go to the 0. How funny will it be if this shit retraced all the way down 0.5? Man can dream, right? Anyhow, something major? Yeah, dog, fine, fuck this shit. ADA is quite interesting. There is retest of this previous swing high. Regain the structure, that's great. Come back, you want to hold the 0.7. Risky trade, hold that. Go lower, then I don't want to see it below 0.62. Buy some. Market is wonky as fuck. Chaos, 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 chaos. Why are you like that? Yeah, it could go to $10. Possible, yeah. Regain the whole swing, but if you start failing this, that's gonna take a while to regain. Election launch from coin was top wreck memes. Yeah, that was the whole market wreck. That coin, yeah. Speaking about, let's have a look what the greatest coin ever does. So, let's do some proper TA on one proper. Oh my fucking god! Jesus, look at that. Yeah, good luck with it. I don't think we're gonna go even to that area. Anyhow, so technically, we fucking play it off as well. What I was throwing halfway. Failing that, where do we go? Next, 9.3. Failing that, Nothing else gonna stop you. You retest your previous low. Right now, you just need to be careful if you're not gonna lose 8.3. That's gonna bring you where? 7.6. That's all. Regain 12 bucks. Then that's the fucking resistance that you're aiming to. Good luck with it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Bro, what do we do? From the beginning of this fucking miserable coin, we did use 91% to the downside. I mean, technically, right? Speaking about, it's a fucking great coin if you turn it around. But yeah. Jesus. All right, let's talk about some real coins. Speaking about real coins. Ay, ay, ay. Barely. Nice. Wick into the swing. Right now, that's shit because it's been tested already. So any move to the downside, you're done. They holding it. Oh, good. Next cycle top. Yeah, definitely. So, speaking about the coin, what they did, I mean, that's quite obvious, and Smiley was quite vocal about it as well, right? This, they let it go. They didn't hold specifically just not to waste the money. Right now, what they did is hold it, right? Put some money into it. What they kind of did was artificial hold it. They broke previous structure. They didn't broke the main structure, but they broke the previous low structures on it right now, and you holding the low. So what they're gonna do, definitely gonna do one more higher than that one, right? And that's my take you off. Either way, they can range it a little bit longer. That's what I'm aiming they're gonna do. I'm still quite heavy on it. A little bit. I'm starting to add up to it. It's quite good buy, so why not? Let's see how it's gonna perform. But yeah, that's on let's have a look on. Oh, gonna be a nice Christmas present, right? Again, didn't do last time, last December, so still didn't broke it. One hour looking. Didn't play out, right? Still aiming to go lower. They pushing it. They seriously pushing it. I think I went through all of the coins already that I wanted to talk about it. What's your guys' opinion? I'm mumbling because of the sniffing of paint all day long. I'm off, or are you kind of on the same page? Yeah, that's good. You can pick them up for cheap. And look at that. We start to get a little bit bigger percentage to the downside. So yeah, we're starting the the rape season. That sounded a little bit weird. Sorry, I'm sorry for that. That's the pain speaking. Yeah. But same like I've been mentioning, we are doing the second row. That's getting clipped. Yeah, but please don't show to Viking. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the pain that speaks. Oh, I've been sniffing it way too much lately. I'm sorry for it. From the lows. So yeah, the second one we are doing right now. So I guess then we're gonna follow to the fortunate. But either way, it's still good. Like picking up some cheap coins, I don't mind. Fuck it, definitely the hype. We broke the structure and continue. Now I want to hold the Q3. Nice. Oh, that's gonna be a nice, a juicy profit. Which related project to send? Yeah, I mean that. Not really like. Hmm. Canary in the coal mine for the BTC related project. Yeah, I like the wording of it. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I don't know. It's I'm still on the positive side on it. I mean I try to be more positive. I'm adding to it, but let's see if that plays out. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. What's your opinion about it then? You're quite vocal about things, about projects. What you thinking? I'm not really focusing on it actually. If it gets that, then yeah, that's fine. If not, fine as well. Like I don't know. I start care. Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, many people still feel sore. Like the pizza. That's. I don't think that's gonna happen at all. I mean, yeah, I agree. They're not gonna switch. And BTC, yeah, it will be the king forever. Right? So there is not gonna be a better or something else than that. And no, XRP is not gonna take it over for fuck's sake. But the thing is, like, yeah, it's people are sorrow as well about it, and I think that it's a moment as well to move on, right? I'm sorry. So to be honest with you, you are asking as well the wrong person. I'm the kind of the person like if something is like went to shit the bed, I move on. I don't give a shit about it at all, and I'm never gonna be going back to it. Black hole for Bitcoin, black hole. Oh, so yeah, well, it's always fun to speculate about it. You never know. Could be. Oh, by the way, how is that looking? Ooh, look at that. We're getting close to the pie. Oh yeah, by the way, talking about that, I want to show you something, guys, because I saw it like a couple times already mm, in the chat, and people are getting a little bit too. Uh, Let me find it. Where was it? Damn it. Phone glass is really pain in the ass to find something back. Oh my god. Okay, let me find it then normally. Mm, it will be. Where the fuck could it be? Fucking now I'm not gonna find it. I'm gonna waste your time with it. Do guys, can you pull up the bull market top indicator on the coin glass? I cannot find that shit anymore. The rainbow chart, I have it. I don't know where it is anymore. I used to have it. Yeah, thanks, man. So people were showing this like for freaking days already, right? I've been seeing that as well on Twitter so many times coming by. People are focusing a little bit too much on this. The whole 100%. This is fucking bullshit. And it's seriously fucking up with your brain if you look at it. Because it doesn't make sense at all. Guys, you need to remember this gonna change if one of these fucking indicators gonna hit 100%. And only then. But when they're gonna hit 100%, that's too late. You need to realize, go by all of those percent numbers on the progress bar, add them together and calculate the average on that amount. Then you're gonna receive around, I don't remember anymore, but it was around 61.5-ish percent. So combine all of those indicators together, average progress is already 62-ish percent, let's say, to be easy. So we are over a halfway already. So it's not that you hold 100% already in the indicated top. It should be technically somewhere over here. Right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that. Yeah. This is bullshit to look at it, and especially this, the whole 100%, because it's not accurate. It's gonna give you way too late signal to sell when we're gonna be already turning around. You need to remember, guys, use the percentage wisely and the progress bar as well. Because like dominance is already almost hitting the 100%, right? And we turn around. So we're gonna turn around fully and then gonna bounce back from it, then that's gonna flip to 1 point. Oh yeah, maybe there are now already 68, yeah, 66. I've been a couple days ago I calculated them, but then yeah, it gives me like exactly. So you know that remember that those percentage are much more accurate than this fucking bullshit bar over here. They should fucking delete that shit. See, 68. So it's growing day by day. When I was calculating, it was 62. So a couple days ago. So be careful, because when they start to switch to 100%, and this gonna go quite quick to sell, we are gonna do the ready turnaround movement. So this, be careful with it, guys. Please be careful. Don't get too attached with it, because this part is bullshit. Go by the indicator by himself and see the progress. Yeah, don't get caught. This macro is way too. I'm seeing that so many times already on Twitter somewhere, and over here in the Discord as well. That's why I said, like, don't look at this bar, because you're gonna hold for fucking forever. And then yeah, goodbye, you profits. So be wise and calculate the percentage, and use that as your guidance, right? As a progress bar. So yeah, that's why I wanna to mention as well today. Because seriously, it's pain when people are blindsided by some fucking odd numbers that doesn't make sense. And as well, that rainbow chart been mentioned as well. I've been surprised. I was talking about with Smyrn yesterday. That shit is still in accumulation side. Like, it breaks my brain that it's still there. See you, Plumbo. See you, man. Awesome to have you here. But that breaks my brain. But we still have so much to move. Yeah, true. That's the thing. Like, yeah, I'm not aiming for the red ones, right? This cools off quite cools off. The peaks are going lower and lower and smaller. But still, like, I didn't even realize till like a couple days ago. I was looking at it. I was like, what the fuck? I really was thinking that we've been a little bit higher on that one, but anyhow, don't get caught about it as well. This is, for me, is fucking bullshit and gay as a chart with that rainbow shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that. I'm vocal a little bit today. I was sniffing paint a little bit too much. I guess I need to stop. Fucking hell. I'm different and still use the metrics. Need to look. Yeah, exactly that. We need to move on, and that's the thing as well. Like, I'm not looking at those data as specific to get the information, but I'm seeing that coming through on Discord, but as well on X constantly. And then you start to look into it, and we're like, what the fuck is that? That's weird. That's odd, or like it doesn't make sense anymore, right? That's why I'm always looking at the data that always moves with the market, and as well, it's modern to the way that we are trading and overseeing the market in the days. So anyhow, the top indicator, what I will mention as well, it's gonna be quite close to it. So any kind of close below it, we will have the pullback, right? Massively. On the daily, it's still lower as fuck, so it doesn't mean anything. I'm not really keen on that one. I just want to show you guys that we are on the lower time frame. Try to come close to it. It will be different this time. Yeah, oh my god, how many single times I hear that every single market these days is different. It's different, bro. Yeah, it is. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's always gonna be different. Different money, different institutions, different retail, different movements, different volatility. It's every single cycle is different, no matter what. But yeah, fun shit. So yeah, anyhow, this was great to look to show you guys that after all those major moves, and it's funny how it moves in like a block, right? So this is the whole block, moves all the way up, and now we start to retrace fully all together, right? So that's why I was aiming as well for it. If that start to go lower below the neutral line, and then we start to pick up, then that's gonna be your freaking steam on situation. But as been mentioned, Bitcoin and hype, they are moving together. They are almost retraced fully, and if you start to see any flip on those ones, then fuck yeah, one more leg up. Hype's gonna carry on. After then, you're gonna see the alts picking up, and we go. There's nothing else to say about that. I don't think we're gonna break some big major things on it. Definitely not on hype. Definitely not gonna be seeing it below the 36. That's gonna be great. Fucking long the shit out of it. Bitcoin, that's gonna be fuck, I hate to say that, head and shoulder situation if we start to break. So break anything below 117 right now, below the weekly that I've been mentioning. Fucking head and shoulders gonna be, and then off we go. We're not gonna pick it up. Regain the daily, so that's gonna be 119. One more leg up, and then that's gonna be the failure. Same as what I've been mentioning previous cycle. Look for that area. This area over here. If we regain that, only if we regain the daily, we're gonna do one more leg wick up, and then that's gonna be the failure. That's what I'm aiming. Only when we regain right now the daily. Epic. Yeah, definitely. You see hype around 39? I don't want to see it lower than that. I want to see it around Q3, holding hype. That structure over here, what you have, the support, the Q3, that's what I'm aiming for. And it's going to be a freaking massive. I don't want to see it below 37. And I don't think we're going to see it. Because hype's still going to do some ballistic things when they're going to detach from Bitcoin. And ETH, yeah, ETH's gonna do some bigger things. Like I said, if we're gonna do this structure over here, we're not gonna break below 3.3, right? Below the yearly. Then I'm gonna do the sideways move, and then fuck off you go. Even 5k. I'll seriously, if we're gonna regain the high, 5k is on the table for Eve. Do another leg like that. I mean, come on. This is fucking obvious, right? How Eve moves to the downside. Sideways, bang. Move, aggressive move. Sideways, aggressive move. Sideways, aggressive move. Sideways, aggressive move. Right now, what the fuck do we do? Even bigger aggressive move. Sideways for fucking months. One low, pick up, and fucking ballistic move. So do sideways again for a month at least, and then do another fucking ballistic move to the upside, right? Stepwise. That would be fucking awesome for it. Then and only then, if regain its respect from me. And I would not say that it's a meme coin anymore. Till the next bull run. I like making fun of Eve. But when it's time, like now, it's doing fucking ballistic moves. And it still will continue doing it. Even we forget about it, right? So that's why I say do this structure for a month at least, and then 5k it is. In Hive's roadmap. No. I don't know. I didn't deep dive into it. I mean I should, but I didn't do it yet. I will maybe next week. I'm gonna have a bit more time to dive in those kind of things. I would like to see something like that. But for now, I've been saying on the beginning on stream as well. For now, I'm seriously. It doesn't make sense, in my opinion, to see hype going into the bear market together with Bitcoin right now. Right? If Bitcoin starts to fall, let's say, if Bitcoin starts to fall, there's not for me. It doesn't make sense that after doing 70% going to fucking $10 together with Bitcoin. That's gonna be a waste of all that freaking up movement, I guess, in my opinion. So what I'm aiming for, what hype might do, so it's gonna follow the whole cycle. Right now, we did the move with Bitcoin. It skipped the Ethereum kind of age because we still holding on Bitcoin. If we're gonna hold this, right, this structure over here, if you hold that, and Bitcoin start to collapse, right, we're gonna go to the bear market on Bitcoin, and we're gonna pick up on the alt season. I'm seriously hoping that fucking hype gonna detach himself from Bitcoin, and we're gonna go to 60, maybe 70-ish area, together with the alt season, right? And then together with alts, we're gonna start to do the bear market shit, right? So we're gonna do the bear market shit with alts, and of course, after the bear market, we're gonna attach to Bitcoin again, and then carry on together with Bitcoin first. So it's gonna follow the whole cycle without dropping with we're gonna drop on the end of the cycle. I mean, yes, of course. Hype is getting popular and popular. It's already so give you a perspective how popular hype is. It's launched around December, right? 2004. Yeah. So beginning of 2005, right? We are uh okay, let's say more than over the halfway on the year. So 8 months, right? This coin, it's 8 months in the circulation, and it's already on the 11th place on the market cap. I guess you can safely say it did fucking big ass parabolic shit. I don't think so. I don't agree. I mean, I don't see hype coming to $20. Look at the Wave Master. On the previous, on that regular divergence. Do you see that red thing? How quickly we reverse from that. And saying that, they fucking doing always that. They holding this fucking price action quite heavily. But saying that as well, in 8 months, not okay, 7 months, we fucking came to 11th spot on the coin market. So it's a quite good one. And that's why I'm aiming for. Like, the lowest that I'm gonna see, I want to see hype right now, it's seriously, I mean, I don't even want to be on the 34. Even I want to ladder into it more. I don't want to see break in this structure. Right? Yes, we can do it because we do it. We did it over here as well. But doing this, all that, and then fucking go ballistic on it, yes. I don't see it coming to 20. Why? Yes, this is your fucking support. But either way, we didn't do it over here. So why we should do it over here? Right? And like, yeah, you mentioned the chart, let's say on the daily. Right? This. I meant that and this. This movement to the downside over here, the sideways on the price action, but on the oscillator, we went quite low and we seriously picked up. So doing it again makes sense to do it around 35. Why? Because if you break this on hype, you break this, I don't think, I mean, yes, this might hold, but then only then this is gonna doing something like this. Break that, bearish retest, and off you go. We step back in. Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna do the all-time high when we're gonna be around 20. That's the issue with it. I want to see it around max price action around 32 max, and then detach from Bitcoin and off you go with the alt season. Because we didn't do it over here as well. We didn't come back lower. We didn't even reach this area. This. On that low. But hey, I would like to be wrong, and definitely if it's gonna be over here, I'm fucking gonna even take 4 mortgages and put on it. And I walk away. I don't give a shit. But yeah. So far. Oh, bear market low? It can go even lower. Right? Even it can go even to 1. Or we're gonna hold this. If we settle as this is gonna be the low. Could be. But we don't know. So the thing is, JB, I would like to know that. But we don't know. This is the all history what we have. It all depends how high we're gonna go on it. So far, if you're gonna use the super fib, then this is the area. But we still can go to $1 on the bear market if they're gonna let it run without holding the price action. Similar to, for example, like where is it? Similar to Trio, they can do this, right? It's like a ride off without putting money into it. If that's gonna be the bear market, yeah. But the thing is, hype can do as well this in the bear market. They have the money for it to hold the fucking price action no matter what. Right? It's all fucking possible. Like this. Please don't. Please don't. I don't wanna fucking see that. What was the name of that coin? Wait. Oh. Please don't. Yeah, Lingo, that one. Yeah, please don't. I don't wanna even pull it up, the chart on it. Biggest ruffle I ever see. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so Trio, it's nothing to comparing to fucking Lingo. Oh. But yeah, anyhow, so the thing is, like, we don't have the history for hype, but that's why I'm aiming, like, that's why I'm thinking out loud what hype might do. Like, it will be waste for it to go together with Bitcoin to the bear market right now. Instead, I assume they're gonna ride it on together with the alt season, and they're gonna do the full cycle, and then they're gonna do the bear market shit, right? So eventually, where we're gonna be, maybe, who knows, this gonna be the bear market, right? Around the 29 area. Because then we're gonna go and do something like this. 23-ish, 5. This gonna be the support. You don't know. We might even go lower. Who knows? That's the thing. That's a little bit unknown for us right now. But so far, but I'm assuming we're gonna carry on, right? Yeah, I know it has. I'm stick with that chart. I don't know why, but still, it's not much, right? Oh, either way, no matter what. Yeah, I mean, it's not much. This is the lowest low. Oh, I used to be here. Fuck, that played out. Jesus, remember that move. Anyhow, right? So it's not much that we have on the chart. Right? This doesn't mean anything yet because we lost that low and we regained that high. So no matter what, this is your low on 8.9. So yeah, coming back to it, then holding this structure, like you don't need a stupid flip for it because this is your support on it, right? So that's obvious. But we still can go lower eventually, right? They still can push it lower. But then fucking hell, yeah. Coming around that area back, yeah, I will take some extra mortgage and whatever and put everything. Gonna sell my family for sure. Fuck that. And then I'm out. I'm going with long time, forever away. No one gonna hear from me anymore. So yeah, so far that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm gonna rebuild myself. This is the lowest. I don't want to see it. I want to see it over here around as the lowest one, and then carry on with the alt season. So yeah, let's see how it's gonna play out. This is kind of the aim, especially see if we start to fail 32, right? And hype likes the fib retracement, so fail that, come back, hold it, even front run it. They like to front run the shitloads of things. So next step 50 again, and then 59. This is my next area, 59. Regain that 68. I don't care. I'm not aiming higher right now. But yeah, it is what it is. So far, this is a little bit area the area that I'm looking at right now. Too long. If we start to break below 39.8, then the lows are coming around the 35. I laddered in. I'm laddered in since something like this, I guess. Even lower I added. Yeah. So let's see. So far, BIT is going for. You're gonna break the 4 weekly. Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting. My God, JB, I hate you. Oh fuck! Holy shit! Oh, boy, boy, boy. Technically, now it looks positive, right? One hour. Yeah, yeah, but that you need to remember that's only 1 hour, right? That can flip quite quickly as well. Yeah, it's possible it's gonna hold. And going sideways from it, yeah, even better. But let's see if the market's gonna retrace more, right? That's the whole thing. If we start really picking up, the steam, and we're gonna drop a little bit, then yeah, we might see some see? This is right legend massive opportunity. Please, JB, please stop. I'm so fucking happy I didn't buy shit from it. Oh, I felt it in my guts that that's not gonna do anything good. I don't know. Something in me said, "Don't you even dare buying it." I'm so happy that I didn't do that. Fuck. Yeah, that was rough. War dogs are picking up. Smyrn, is war going on? It's always war. But yeah, that's why I say, like, if we start to heavily retrace, then ETH gonna go a little bit lower, right? But not lower than fucking 3.3. I don't want to see that. That's safe spot. Yearly open. But you see, like, you are aiming on 1 hour. That's fine, but 1 hour is still heavily facing to the downside. And 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour movement. Like, that's obvious that 4 hour gonna go lower. Private SMT and trio call giving you that feeling. Yeah, I mean SMT, like I was heavy. I sold quite good as well on it, but I'm still having some bags on it. But trio, it's a little bit different position. I went a little bit behind Smile Yo with his gut feelings, and I'm keeping that as well. And I always gonna do that. So yeah, I didn't do that. ENF, I didn't do it at all. How does that perform? I didn't buy that shit. Oh my god, Mexi as well. Fuck. Oh, rough, boy. In and out. Yeah, good. I hope you out from here, but that's rough. Holy fuck. Jesus. But this is as well artificial hold. You can see as well on the movement on the wigs and on the bodies. It's all artificial. Yes, also, yeah. I hope so. Yeah. Oh, all right. Anyhow, I'm gonna go by the last time, and oh yeah, hype is going for. Nice. Fill up my bags. I need to take some profit on it, by the way. Yeah, Q3. Aim that. It's start to close right now below the previous low, then Q3 it is. Hold that, and off you go. Bitty. What? What's that for a fucking chart? Oh my god. Jesus, I scared the shit out of myself. Like, I was like, what the fuck happened? It's happening. It doesn't make sense. This isn't Bitcoin, but I'm having it inverted. For fuck's sake. I fucked myself over. Yeah. Watch out the 4 hour right now. In the next, you have still 2.5 hours, so a lot can happen. But so far, how it looks like, and if you're gonna start closing below weekly, that's done. That's done, and definitely one 111 that I've been fucking yapping around it as well. That's on the play, and that's gonna be the next small bounce. And doing that Bart Simpson or whatever position going to Q3, the top we may be hard it already. We're not gonna do it anymore. Let's see. I'm doubted if we're gonna go to Q3 that we're gonna pick up and gonna do one more leg up. If we're not gonna do right now, so that might be over. But still, I would like to be surprised. I would like to be seeing Bitcoin going a little bit higher than 120, and if not, then we call the top, and it is what it is. We carry on and we move on the alts. But let's see. We still so far holding it, right, on the 1 hour, but there is still possibility to go to break that. So watch out for it. And Anyhow, that was it, I guess, for all the yapping around. Now I'm gonna go and eat something and sniff some paint in the kitchen and the bedroom because I still need to finish my renovation at home for my girlfriend, because you know how they said, happy girlfriend, I hope happy life. Let's see. Anyhow, I love you and I'm gonna leave you. See you Sunday. Have a nice, great weekend as well. Enjoy, touch some grass, and be aware of the price action. Don't get FOMO into anything. If not, then let us know in the chat. We're gonna sort you out. Adios, amigos. Later.